Let me share my screen. Everyone is able to see my screen now? So now we will be seeing about the last topic in the Spring Core, which is very, very important for the interview point of view questions, which is called Spring Bean Life Cycle. So which is called Spring Bean Life Cycle. Okay. What is the Spring Bean Life Cycle? So basically tell like right from creation, right from Spring Bean creation. That means application context creates the Spring Bean. Okay. So it manages the beans through dependency injections. Spring Bean life cycle. So application context creates a Spring Bean, manages the beans through dependency injections. And then when bean is managed and application context creates a Spring Bean, manages the beans, the beans if no longer used, right? Or we can say like this. Application context creates the bean, manages the bean through injections, and manages till the bean is destroyed. Okay. We know application context creates a Spring Bean, manages the beans through dependency injections, and manage till the beans are destroyed. Okay, actually, when bean is getting created, some stages happens right from bean creation to bean. Right, bean creation ready. Okay. When bean is getting created, some happens right from bean creation to bean ready. Okay. When bean is getting created, some stages happens right from bean creation to bean ready. So what will happen? These are the stages. Now, when bean is created, first the constructor of that is called. Okay. Next, this dependency injection happens. Next, bean aware methods. I'll tell you all this. Next, bean post processing, post construct, initializing bean, custom init, bean post processing. Bean is ready to use. Okay, these are the steps. Okay, I'll tell you this. Okay, don't worry about this. But you have to remember, and you might think like these are green color boxes. Why these two are blue color boxes? That one also. Why? Okay, instead of explaining like this, I'll explain through a program so that you'll understand clearly. So what I'll do is, I'll say file new Maven project. That is Spring Bean life cycle demo. Okay. I'll add this. I'll say new class employee, new class department. So I'll copy these two. Similarly, I'll copy this app config. So okay, here I'll say private string employee. Okay. Employee ID, private string, employee name, and I'll say private department. An employee contains is also right. This I'll use auto. Then I'll just generate setters and getters. Okay. So now what I'll do is, so I'll just say application context. Right. Fine. So now what I'll do is just see here. Now an employee constructor. I'll say system dot out dot println in employee constructor. Similarly, when I say set a department, here I'll here. In set a department. Right? So here I have an employee constructor and here I have a set a department. Now what I'll do is I'll just run this program. Why it is not printed? Or let me remove this. I'll put here only. Something is happening with the new projects here. No problem. This is books exhibition, right? I will just click it here. So what I'll do is in my employee.java. Okay, something is happening with the new projects. Okay, I'll just use this one. Similarly, department also. I'll just say private string department ID. And I'll say private string department name. I'll generate source and getters. Okay, now I'll run this program. Now say I got an employee constructor. Just one. Just 1 minute. Something is happening here. Something is issue with my workspace. Here I will put like 5.0.6.release. Apply constructor. Now you see it is coming. Now you see. Earlier it was not coming. Right? Apply right? Right. Then here what I'll do, I'll put okay. Now it is coming. That's what. See, I changed it to JDK 1.8. In my system issue is there. Now it is working. See, I changed it to now JDK 1.8 version. Okay, some 70 I have some issue in my system. I have to reinstall. See, but one now you see. Yes, now you see. Now I'll tell you what is happening. So now what is happening? Go to the thing. That's what from 2 days onwards we are seeing the issue, right? Some projects it is working to 1.8. So this is then employee class. Let me put it. So right now you see here. XML, right? I told. So this app config will first check. So this configuration and notation will be like your next for component scan. What's component scan will do? It will scan components. This one, similarly, your department is also having, right? I'll just generate source, generate and get. So this department also is a component, right? So now what will happen now? When this application context is getting created, okay, then by default, this is a singleton and this is also singleton because we did not put any scope here. So, and by default, they're eager loading also. That means eager loading means there is no lazy annotation. That means during the time of application context creation only, application context creation only, okay, employee and the department beans being created. Now we will see what are the different steps involved in this bean creation. You know, first step is the bean constructor is called. This is the first. What is a bean? I mean, we can say like this. The class constructor for which the bean is created is called. This is your class constructor. So for department, but if it's an employee, first this constructor getting called. For any just first constructor, right? So this is what you have seen. So that's printed. Whatever you have put system dot constructor that is printed here. Okay. So this is the first steps that takes place. Second, if there is any auto wired on field or on property or setter method, then the setter method is called. Setter method of the property is called. Okay. Then the setter. I think I told XML so many times actually. Okay. I'm not going to tell that because last week we have spent completely on XML. Okay. So we'll focus only on the applications now. I told that several times. Okay. So if there is any auto wired on property or setter, then the setter property is called. Now here if you see, where is your setter method? See, I have auto wired on set method like this. See, I can have auto wired here on the field. Here I can have the auto wired. Here also I can have the auto wired on this set method. So that what will happen now? So yes, there is an auto wired on the set method. So now this method is called. That means this method. So if you see here, there is a method, there is a print statement in department dot printed. You see, from where this print statement came, this came from here. That means this method is called. That means when bean is getting created, first the constructor is getting called. Suppose employee bean is getting created from your application context. First the constructor is getting, first constructor calls. Next, if you have auto wire on any set method, property, so the set method is called. Now we have put on the set method just to see this print statement. So yes, now we are seeing this in set department. Right? Next. Okay, everyone understood till this part? So first the constructor, next the auto wide method.